Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern, Ned Reynolds, back to work. It's Monday. The Major League guys are, well, some of them are taking the week off. Some are not. It is the All-Star break, and I know you're a big Home Run Derby fan. What do you think of the festivities?
I don't. Not the Home Run Derby.
I know.
As far as the All-Star game's concerned, as a kid, and I think this is probably the case with many in their younger years, really anticipated this event. And that has really maintained a steady course over the years. It's the American League against the National League and so forth and so on. You got a chance to see your players against the star players from the other league. That has waned in the last couple of years, in my opinion, since the leagues get together and play everybody else. So the opportunity to see these games, again, players who you don't normally see, you do. For instance, the Cardinals will play the Yankees here after the All-Star break and play the Red Sox, play everybody. And the same with the Royals. But the fact is, it may have lost a little bit of its appeal, but they will play tomorrow night at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the American League, of course, against the National League, and it is an annual ritual in baseball. Many, not a tremendous number, but some players have opted not to play in the game to give themselves a week rest and get ready for the traditional second half of the season. You mentioned the Home Run Derby. This was, when it started, was a really big deal. Ryan Howard from the Missouri State Bears won the thing when he participated a number of years ago. Home Run Derby was always available to most of the viewers, the way they televised it. This year, Major League Baseball, bowing to the money factor, moved the game to Netflix. Now, I don't know how many people have Netflix. I do not on my system, so I won't watch the Home Run Derby. Is it a big loss? Well, it's always a nice little adjunct to prior to the All-Star game, but hey, be that as it may, I don't think that was a very good idea. We'll see what the ratings are when they come out, but that's where you'll see tonight's Home Run Derby.
In addition to the All-Star break and all the festivities surrounding it, it's also the summer draft happening. Do we have any local guys that got called up?
Absolutely. The name Caden Bogenpole was announced in the second round by the Philadelphia Phillies yesterday, the big star from the Missouri State Bears, and he is big. 6'6", 250-pound center fielder. And that's how he was drafted, as a center fielder. He has very good speed. And Bogenpole, who is from Jackson, Missouri, will take his place as the 64th player overall. Now you say, okay, what does that mean? Well, there were 613 players selected yesterday, 613. And in the second round, the Phillies took him. He was player number 64 picked. Is he the highest player? No, there were 6 others above him in Bears history in the draft, but still, number 64, and in the second round is pretty good. Bogenpole had 39 career home runs with the Bears. He was the all-time walks producer of the Bears, and that says something because teams respected his power, and he does have a lot of power. So congratulations to him, and we'll look forward to where the Phillies assign him, probably to their lower farm team down in Florida to begin with, but be surprised to see him in Double-A baseball before this season's over. The Phillies Double-A team is in Reading, Pennsylvania, and look for the name Bogenpole. It will be there.
I know you will. Those are your boys. We'll see what happens. Speaking of power, Wimbledon has come to an end, and Yannick pulled it out.
He did indeed. He won the men's championship. Linda Noskova won the women's title on Saturday, beat her doubles partner, Karolina Muchova, 2-1. Very good match. And Noskova, who is 21 years old, I believe, and she pronounces it Noskova. Anyway, she's an up-and-coming star and can play the game. Now, you made mention of Jannik Sinner. This was a hell of a match. It went 4 sets, and Sinner, of course, won the required 3, the best of 5. Played Alexander Zverev from Germany. This is a heavyweight battle. Sinner lost the first set. He lost it in a tiebreaker. Zverev is serving, averaging 130 miles an hour with his serve. Sinner had a little bit of a problem, although he's played him many times. Sinner had a bit of a problem adjusting to it on grass. Finally, he figured out a strategy, and it was able to work. And Yannick won the next set in a tiebreaker, and then from there on, 6-4, 6-4. And Sinner, who is just a very, very smooth player, certainly not as strong as Zverev, but Sinner is 6'4", Zverev is 6'7". and can hit the ball like dynamite. But there are ways to combat that, and Yannick Sinner did it. He's a really, really top-notch player. He's the men's champion. Going
into the All-Star break, the Kansas City Royals are in a 5-game losing streak. So let's start with the Cardinals. How'd they do going into the
Also lost.
Not 5 games in a row, though.
No, they took 2 out of 3. They beat the Cardinals 2 out of 3 from the Atlanta Braves. The Cardinals have had the Braves' numbers so far this year, but Cardinals gave one away yesterday, had a chance to win the entire series, sweep it, and then go into the break on a sweep, but didn't happen. 3-3 tie in the 9th inning. Atlanta got a runner on third base, and ground ball to short, and a poor throw by, of all people, Mason Wynn to first base, an error on him on the throwing error, and the eventual winning run scored. Atlanta wins it 4-3, so the Cardinals go into the traditional All-Star break on a losing note. So do the Kansas City Royals, but losing's nothing for them this year. Baltimore Orioles smashed the Royals. 8-2 was the final. Springfield Cardinals did get a win, and they knocked off the Tulsa Drillers by a score of 3-1. Incidentally, all of baseball takes off. There is the Springfield Cardinals are off as well. There is no All-Star game for them, but they will take the week off and resume play on Friday. So it's really just a midsummer vacation for all of baseball, all of professional baseball, and we'll see how that affects the second season coming up.
Hopefully the Royals can get some wins. Springfield Cardinals had their futures game yesterday. How'd that go down?
Well, this was very interesting. They played at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the American League Futures against the National League. Springfield Cardinals had 2 players who competed. Liam Doyle, and he did get into the game, as did Raynel Rodriguez, the 19-year-old catcher. Now, Doyle pitched very briefly, had 2 strikeouts and 2 walks, but did not give up any runs. And Raynel Rodriguez did catch. In fact, he had the unusual circumstance of catching 3 different pitchers in one inning. That's how they operate these future games, which are quasi-all-star games in a way. And Rodriguez got up to bat once and hit a hard shot to left field. He's 19 years old. Did not result in a hit. And the American League Future Stars won the game by a score of 6-1. But yeah, we did see a couple of Springfield Cardinals and some from the Texas League who did play yesterday. Good shot for them, and certainly a good presentation to the scouts who were there watching.
And it's nice to see the future of Cardinals baseball, for sure, man. It's looking bright. Last night's race at Echoes Park was pretty good, don't you think?
Echo Park is the old Atlanta Speedway, and it's actually in Hampton, Georgia, which is a suburb. And if you like long events, this was it, because there was a huge delay because of rain. The Quaker State 400 finally ended with the checkered flag at Central Time, 1 a.m. No, thank you. Echo Park, that's what they named the Atlanta Speedway now, won by Ryan Blaney, and Blaney beat Christopher Bell, although Bell did not actually finish in second place. Bubba Wallace did, but Bubba Wallace was penalized and dropped back to 29th. Anyway, Quaker State 400 won by Ryan Blaney.
Ned, have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you on Tuesday.